Good morning, traders. It's 10:24. It's taken a while for any sort of breakout this morning. We have this downward trend over here, and the stochastics just turned up through, just touching the 20, and we've broken out here. So I'm going to enter a position, or place an order at least. Up here, the spread's quite wide, so above this 200 EMA. Stop loss all the way down here, 600 Rand. So 80% of 600 is 480. So our take profit is going to be just above these previous highs over here. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see if it triggers and take it from there. Okay, it's just before 11. And as you can see, our order to go long triggered just at the top of this 1025 candle. We've been moving up sort of slowly for the last like half an hour or so. We reached this pivot level over here, and we seem to have found a bit of resistance. But I'm hoping that once it bounces off, maybe the next candle will break through the top and go all the way to our take profit. But as always, we'll keep you in the loop as to what's happening. Okay, it's just before 11:15. You can probably see from the screen that we've hit our take profit. It did struggle a little bit at this level, but then broke through nicely and has gone further up. With that trade, we made a total of 476 Rand and 18 cents. So a nice good start to the day, albeit a slowish start, having taken a while to trigger a trade for us. So now the next thing we're looking for is a short position based on this upward trend. So let's just draw our line in there. So we have that trend line. We'll have to see what happens. It's pretty strong upward trend at the moment. The stochastic's been above the 80 for quite some time, indicating a strong trend, but anything can happen. So if it breaks through this line and crosses down through the 80 on the stochastic, then we will consider entering a short, but we'll have to wait and see how the day progresses. Okay, it's 12 o'clock, and we've just broken through this upward trend. Stochastic has gone through the 80. So I'm going to place an order to go short around about here, below the previous candle. And stop loss will be above this one at 513, which means 80% of that would be 410. So I'll take profit will be down round about there. So yeah, let's see. It's currently a green candle. Let's see if it triggers our order and goes down. Hopefully it will. I'll keep you posted. It's now 2:23, 2:24, and unfortunately our short position, which we entered in just before 12, has reached its stop loss with this big move at 215. on that trade we lost 576 rand and 26 cents, which unfortunately brings us into a loss for the day so far at minus 100 rand and 8 cents. But the day's not over, and we can still make up those losses. Let's just draw a line over here. So that's the current upward trend that we're looking at. And that's how it stands for now. We could make the line a bit steeper after this current candle, because there would have been 5 candles so far. But we'll adjust it accordingly and see what the next little while brings us. But yeah, it's you look at the hour chart, the trend for the day is quite upward. So potentially maybe we would enter a long position, but we'll have to see how things go as the time progresses. Okay, it's now 20 to 3. As you can see, I've adjusted this line according to these 5 or 6 candles, and we've just broken through the bottom with the last candle that closed a few seconds ago. And I'm going to place an order to go short down here, and my stop loss is a bit far away, so my stop loss would be at 801. And 80% of that is 640, so that's around about say 645, that level over there. Let's see what happens if our order is triggered. Currently it's a green candle, but that can change in the next 3 minutes and 36 odd seconds. So let's see if our order is triggered, and if this is a top which comes back down to this level and takes us at our take profit. So I'll keep you posted. Okay, about 10 minutes has passed now, and the next 2 candles were quite bullish. So I'm going to cancel this order. It doesn't look like it's going to turn down right now. And we adjust this line like so that it's following the trend, which is still obviously going up. The stochastic's hovering around the top here, so we need to wait for it to break through properly, as well as breaking through this line before we enter. Okay, once again, it's just before 3. Once again, we've broken out after we have adjusted the line a little bit. So let's place an order to go short over here. With our stop loss above these highs over here. So that's 761. And 80% of that is 608. So let's put it at 608, which is down around about there. And let's see if this one triggers. As you can see, it's currently quite bullish, but that can change. And yeah, hopefully it will trigger and work out nicely for us. Need to just break out of this consolidation area that it's formed over the last almost hour or so. Okay, it's just gone 3:30. Unfortunately, we were triggered into this trade to go short, and it was looking pretty decent just before the markets opened, and it's now taken us out at stop loss. I often don't trade around the market open because of this volatility. You might find that it might just go back down, but unfortunately it's taken us out there. With that trade we lost 848 Rand and 36 cents. There's quite a lot of slippage, and that takes us to a loss of 948 Rand and 44 cents. I've made a rule where if I have 2 losses in a row, I don't trade again. So I'm going to call it a day and just take my losses and move on. So it hasn't been the best day of trading, but we could gain it all back tomorrow, and we'll see if we can do that. So I'll see you all in the next video. Cheers.